chase we. With them gun pon them waist, see? Get a yo, don't let them replace we.
It's your boy Kel on the Great. I'm here with another one. I got my dude Big Nito in the building. We're here, chopping it up.
What's going on?
Cabin Talk TV. What's good, Nito?
I'm here, Papa. It's good, Kel.
Chilling, man. I appreciate the fact that you came here and you're doing this right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Much thanks, much love, and all that, man.
Not a problem. Family, man.
Yeah. So let's start with Big Nito. Who is Big Nito?
His name is Norman D'Souza. Norman Esteban D'Souza III, aka DJ Big Nito. Big Nito is a DJ. Big Nito is a producer. Big Nito is a radio personality. Big Nito is an artist. Big Nito is a creative mind, an entrepreneur. Big Nito is a father, family man. I was born in Panama.
Okay.
In
Which part?
In Panama City.
Okay.
In a part of Panama called Caledonia or Maranhão. So kind of like and then my grandmother lived over there, and then my grandfather, he lived in Parque de Febre, which is over in Riobao, kind of like on the other side of Panama. So, and then he lived in a house, and he grew fruits and vegetables in his backyard, and he had hot water. So
You remember those things?
Yeah, anybody from back in the islands know you was fancy if you had hot water.
That's what's up.
So, my grandmother in her crib, she had an apartment, she didn't have hot water. But so pretty much, I moved up to New York when I was 2, but every summer, faithfully, till I was like 15, 16, I would be in Panama for the whole summer.
Okay. So you still had those values instilled in you?
Yeah, so every year for 3 months, I'd be in Panama, with my grandmother and getting those lessons that I think about today,
What are some of the fond lessons that you learned or that you've experienced
I used to watch,
growing up in Panama?
Just watching my grandmother grind.
Okay.
Like my grandmother lived on top of a bar, and every Wednesday and Saturday they would have the horse races.
Okay.
So every Wednesday and Saturday, my grandmother would come downstairs, set up I would bring her table downstairs, but she would set up her food, and she would sell food on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
This was your mother or your father's mother?
My mother's mom.
Okay. So this is where your mother got that
hustle comes.
That hustle comes.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
That's the trickle down.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
So those are your memories of just being in Panama now. Do you remember anything about coming to New York when you was 2, or was that like too young? And
I think my only memory of, and when I first moved to New York when I was 2, we lived on Bergen Street. We lived on Bergen Street between Franklin and Classic, and that block is crazy because like all the Panamanians at that time when they moved up from Panama,
that's where they land
on that block.
Okay.
On that block, right? Like Franklin Avenue, period, but that block specifically.
Okay.
And a lot of Panamanians lived there. So I have one memory of, I have a scar over my eye,
Right.
and I rode my big wheel down the steps.
What do you mean, down the building steps?
Yeah, down the building steps.
What kind of mad? That's some madness, man.
Brooklyn madness.
That's
what they do in Brooklyn.
Sorry,
I had to interrupt on that one.
And end up getting a cut over my eye. So that's like my only memory of like when I was really smart. And again, I know I was small because we didn't live on Bergen Street for too long.
Mm-hmm.
We only lived there for like maybe a year or 2.
Okay.
And then we moved over to Albany.
Okay. And you've been there.
And then I pretty much lived in Albany until I moved out, got my own spot.
Okay.
In my 30s, so yeah.
Nice. What year are we talking about these times that, the early years? What
I was born in 72, so you talking about like me in Albany like from like 74.
Okay.
Because we moved to New York when I was like 2 and a half.
Okay. And any special memories from over there? Like anything that you remember fondly that you could, like
the snow. I just remember like going outside building a snowman with my dad and my mom. The snow was crazy. Like back in 77, it was a crazy snowstorm.
Yeah.
I think it was either 77 or 79, but it was a real bad snowstorm. And I remember the snow was so high you could walk over the gate. The snow was so high.
Yeah.
So you could actually walk over a gate.
Over the gate, being that
The snow was that
5 foot
high.
gate.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, like the snow was mad high. About that Albany growing up, I remember just playing in the back of the circle.
Yeah.
I used to go out in the daytime catch bees.
Do you still like see friends and people that you knew from them times until now, and how do you
Yeah, because you know my mom still stays in Albany. So,
Okay.
You know, I still go check my dude.
Yeah.
I bump into my friends all the time.
Yeah. Babylon them chase we. With them gun pon them waist, see?